Do you ever wonder why some people seem to effortlessly build good habits while others struggle? Why do some individuals wake up early, hit the gym, and stay productive while others fall into endless cycles of procrastination and bad habits? The answer lies in one of the most powerful personal development books of all time, Atomic Habits by James Clear. The core idea of Atomic Habits is simple but powerful. Small, consistent improvements lead to remarkable long-term results. James Clear argues that success isn't about making massive changes overnight, it's about making tiny changes every day that compound over time. Think of it this way: if you improve just 1% every day, you'll be 37 times better in a year. But if you get 1% worse every day, you'll decline nearly to zero. That's the power of compounding, and it applies to your habits. To build good habits and break bad ones, James Clear introduces the 4 laws of behavior change. These laws are based on the psychology of how habits work, and they provide a simple framework to make any habit stick. The first step to forming a habit is awareness. You need to make your good habits obvious and your bad habits invisible. One way to do this is through habit stacking. This means linking a new habit to an existing one. Example: if you want to start reading more, stack it onto your morning coffee routine. After I make my coffee, I will read 1 page of a book. Soon, reading will become a natural part of your morning. But what about bad habits? The key is to make them invisible. If you want to stop eating junk food, don't keep snacks on your counter. If you want to use your phone less, keep it in another room. The second law is about making good habits irresistible. Our brain is wired to seek pleasure, so we need to associate good habits with rewards. Example: let's say you struggle with working out. Instead of forcing yourself to go to the gym, try temptation bundling. Pair your habit with something enjoyable. For example, I will only listen to my favorite podcast while working out. This makes exercise something you look forward to. The third law is all about reducing friction. The easier a habit is, the more likely you are to do it. Example: if you want to start journaling, keep a notebook next to your bed. If you want to play guitar more, keep it in a visible place. The key is to make the action so simple that you can't say no. James Clear also introduces the 2-minute rule. Start with a habit that takes less than 2 minutes. Instead of saying, "I will read 20 pages a day," say, "I will read 1 sentence." This lowers resistance, and once you start, you'll often keep going. The fourth law focuses on rewards. We are more likely to repeat a habit if it feels rewarding. Example: if you're trying to save money, use a savings tracker where you can physically see your progress. If you're learning a new skill, give yourself a small reward after each session. The more satisfying a habit feels, the more likely you'll stick to it. Most people focus on what they want to achieve, but James Clear argues that lasting habits come from who you want to become. Instead of setting a goal to run a marathon, start by identifying as a runner. Every time you run, you reinforce that identity. The more you see yourself as that kind of person, the more naturally the habit follows. Example: don't say, "I want to quit smoking," say, "I'm not a smoker." Your habits should reflect